All right, what's up, Counterpunch Boxing? Okay, look, I'm in a great mood today. Feels good to be back. I kind of took the weekend off. You know, we had the Crawford Diaz fight and Walsh and Gervonta Davis. Now, look, you guys are quick to point out when I get a prediction wrong, which rarely happens, but I got these two right, dead on. I even called the round. Actually, I called the round in the Crawford fight, but not the Gervonta Davis fight. But I still got it right. I said he's going to knock his ass out early. I said it's going to be an early knockout, TKO stoppage. Boom, that's what happened. Now, Gervonta Davis, we'll get to him in a minute. Today, I want to talk about Bob Arum. Okay, look. I mean, I don't really know whose side to take. Basically, you have this battle going on between Bob Arum and HBO. You know, Bob Arum, he's saying, look, we're not going to let HBO dictate or matchmake for us, you know, so it's like this power struggle, right? You know, because right now, right after the Crawford fight, Bob Arum gave an interview, which I'm about to let you hear, and or about to let you listen to, and you know he was pretty pissed off because I mean, number one, he's tired of fake news, okay, which I like that. I like the that he's kind of calling out a lot of these channels out here with these bullshit, thumbnails, these bullshit pictures, bullshit titles, bullshit content, even boxing scene. At one time, one of the most creditable websites on Google or the internet. Now, I mean, even they're just turning into clickbait. So, I will never allow this channel to become clickbait, but that's what he was referring to. Okay, but anyway, they're asking Arum about Crawford Pacquiao, and basically they're saying, well, HBO, they want Crawford Pacquiao. Why aren't we getting Crawford Pacquiao? And let you listen to that interview real quick.
It's a fight that they won't pay for. Changing the guy's bullshit fake news like you guys. It's a fake news. If people want to see the fight, and economically the fight will do justice to both guys, I think it would be a terrific fight, and I'd make the fight.
In your opinion, you think Conitz would want to make that fight?
Who?
Conitz, Pacquiao's lawyer.
Hans? Where the fuck did he become a lawyer? Crawford's going to fight this summer. If we can get the fight for the unification, that's fine, but he's going to fight this summer. Now, don't ask me, do they give you a date? Nah, that's yesterday's news. I'm a fucking promoter. I'm going to get a fight that people want to see. I'm going to put it on a date that I want, put it on, and just wait. What? That's none of your fucking business. What the fuck are you talking about? HBO has done great for boxing. They've been very good to us. I have nothing bad to say about HBO. But they're just a fucking network. That's all they are. They don't own the business of boxing. And you may also want to call up the guy over at Showtime and tell him the same thing. He don't own boxing. He's just a fucking network that puts on stuff for their subscribers.
All right. I mean, there you have it. Okay, Bob Arum is saying, look, HBO, they're just a fucking network, right? So what you have, okay, you have Jim Lampley and Nelson, okay, one of the head guys at HBO, basically demanding, or pretty much demanding, a Crawford-Pacquiao unification at welterweight. Now, I can understand where Bob Arum is coming from. I really can. I mean, he's saying, look, I'm the promoter, we're the promoter. HBO, they're a network, and that's it. And in a later interview, he went on to say, we'll take our fighters somewhere else. And he was talking about China, around the world, and look, here's the thing. The options are limited, right? I mean, what networks do you have for boxing? Showtime, Sky Sports, maybe ESPN, HBO, but I don't know. But he was talking about possibly venturing out to a whole new network that has never really premiered boxing or featured boxing. So You know, I kind of think they need each other. But look, I mean, you know, but I get it. You know, I see both sides. I understand HBO. You know, they don't want the bullshit matchmaking, right? They don't want these mismatches like we constantly get. I mean, especially when it comes to like Canelo. And you know, I guess it's kind of HBO. They're saying, look, you know, we're tired of putting on this garbage. You know, you need to give us a good fight, or you know, we can refuse. And even Bob Arum said, you know, he said they can reject, you know, any fight we give them. They don't have to take it. And good Lord, Christina Poncher right here, I mean, she is a beautiful. I mean, I'm serious. Like, I've had the biggest crush on her for years. Let me show you this picture real quick. Right there, she looks all pissed off. My God, she's beautiful. But anyway, goddamn, got me sidetracked. What was I talking about? Fuck, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, yeah, these two are fighting, and you know, back and forth. But like I said, I see both sides. I understand, you know, Bob Arum is saying, look, we're the promoter, you're the network. You know, let us do our job and you do your job. You know, let chefs cook and let pilots fly planes, in other words. That's what he's trying to say. So, but, you know, and he did say, but one thing I liked, he did say that Terrence Crawford will be fighting this summer, but I don't know if that'd be a unification with Pacquiao. I think that's coming. Like I've always said to you guys, I think. Let me show you something too. Another cue I noticed. I think that's coming. But look, anytime Christina is interviewing Bob Arum, you'll notice he'll put his hand on her shoulder and he'll squeeze her shoulder and she'll cut the interview off immediately. Go back and watch any Bob Arum and Christina Poncher, not any, but most of them. He'll give her a little squeeze on the shoulder right there, and then she cuts off the interview. But anyway, yeah, just, you know, look, I'm getting caught up today. I'm going to talk about the knockout, the Anthony Jarrell knockout, and tell you guys what I think about it. I'm about to put out a quick video discussing that. But I wanted to bring you the latest. You know, everybody's talking about this, you know, about, you know, Bob Arum is on a mission to, like, get rid of fake news on YouTube and really all around. I mean, even from the bottom to the top, from, you know, Facebook, YouTube, all the way up to these major networks. You know, Bob Arum's like sick of it. And again, I see both sides. So I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, you know, of course there's terrible matchmaking. I mean, the Crawford Diaz fight was a bullshit fight, and it was a hype job. And if you go back and watch my previous video, I said, why is Crawford fighting this dude? I mean, it looks like he's beating up on a little kid, and like, why do we have an elite A-level fighter fighting a Felix Diaz? Why? Someone fucking explain this to me. I mean, it makes no sense whatsoever. He needs to move up to welterweight, you know, and he needs to get out of Omaha, Nebraska, you know, stop beating up on all... Look, I give him credit for the Victor Postol fight, and that's about it. That's about it, okay? You can go back to Gamboa. That's when, you know, this beating up on these little dudes started. You know, I mean, Terrence Crawford has made a career beating up on little dudes on mismatches. Like, I mean, look, I will say, anyone out there listening, we can break down his resume, and I'll show you why did he fight this guy. You know, this guy was available, okay? Another thing I'm going to end on, you know, Bob Arum also, you know, just ripping Terrence Crawford apart because for calling out, what's his name? Keith Thurman. He's like, why the hell would he call out Keith Thurman? The guy just had elbow surgery. You know, this dude, like, seriously, and it's a good question. You know, why? First of all, you haven't even jumped up to welterweight. So, you know, here we are. You know, you got Crawford calling out Pacquiao, a guy that's already fighting Jeff Horn, and then he wants to call out Keith Thurman, a guy with a busted up elbow that won't even be back until the end of 2017 or 2018. I think it's going to be like the beginning of 2018. But we'll see. So, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I see both sides when it comes to the network and the matchmaking. But when it comes to Crawford, you know, I understand. HBO, they're getting tired of the bullshit. They're getting tired of the bullshit of Bob Arum packing arenas, making millions and millions of dollars on a Crawford Diaz.